Hey, happy Friday to you, and welcome to another episode in the ongoing saga of the Friday Funnies. Well, this is the final Friday in August, which means that as of today, we have only 437 days left before President Trump gets elected. Clearly, this is a sign of the end of times. And you know, as soon as he gets in, NBC is going to debut his new show, Who Wants to Be a Secretary?, where politicians will compete in their attempt to win one of 15 cabinet positions. On the other side of the political coin, Joe Biden is getting closer and closer to entering the race. He said that if Donald Trump can rise in the polls by saying dumb things, he should soar to the top because he's been saying dumb stuff for years. Then, just to prove it, he told a joke about two Jews in a pet shop. I don't know. And if the political coin is tossed and it lands on its edge, it is neither heads nor tails and belongs in the category of the Friday Funnies. Here's my spin on the news. A recent visitor to Yellowstone National Park wrote a note to the park and left it in her room at the Yellowstone Lodge. The note asked the park to consider this, and I quote, "Our visit was wonderful, but we never saw any bears. Please train your bears to be where guests can see them. This was an expensive trip to not get to see bears." End quote. Now, if I were in charge of answering this letter, I would have replied, "I'm sorry you didn't get to see any bears. Perhaps you didn't smear enough honey on your body when you walked in the woods. Please try again." Now, had this person that wrote the note actually seen a bear, they probably would have tried to pet it and would be dead today, because it's the Darwinian thing to do. Pamela Vannersdale is a 50-year-old woman in New Smyrna, Florida, and she got upset when her grandchildren got head lice. Because she was certain that the lice came from Dylan Lovelace, I should say, a homeless man dating her daughter. And I want to know, what does a homeless guy say on a date? "So you want to come back to my place? It's got a water view." "Yeah, because it's under a bridge." Anyhow, Pamela was so upset with the lice situation that she tried to hire a hitman to kill Dylan. She even provided the gun. Then the potential hitman told the police about her offer and they arrested Pamela. She said in her defense, "Hey, I was just kidding." The authorities, however, didn't get the joke. The target of the hit, the homeless louse with the lice, has not been found and is not answering his phone. When was the last time there was a good mob funeral in this country? One with hundreds of cars and truckloads of flowers and lots of alibis. It's been a long time here, but it's still the rage, apparently, in Italy. Vittorio Casamonica died this week at the age of 65, and he was the head of a large crime family in Rome and had a good, old-fashioned, spare-no-expenses mob funeral. His body was carried in a black and gold carriage pulled by 6 black horses, while a helicopter dumped rose petals from above. And as the procession passed by, a band played the theme from The Godfather. And the funeral was broadcast on live TV. This tells me the world is ready for a new reality show, Mob Funerals. It could be hosted by Paulie Walnuts, and the sponsors of the show will be given offers they can't refuse. Hey, that's all there is for another week. Enjoy your weekend and keep looking for the funny. I'll see you next Friday.